Today, I'm going to teach you how to cheat. Or at least that's what your opponents are going to think when you are destroying them in the server and being hyper aware no matter what level of play you are at. I'm going to give you some advice that is very solid and can help you go from whatever level you're at and make the steps to the next rung on top of that ladder. But before we get into that, I do have to give you guys one message first.
Thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Skins Monkey. They are one of the greatest and easiest to use CS2 trading sites out there. You can swap out the skins you do not like for brand new ones that are so much more fresh. Even skins that are trade locked can be secured by adding them to your backpack. The greatest thing about the site is that you can buy skins for so much cheaper with a 35% deposit bonus when you use my code, COJO. Make sure to check out the freebie section where you can get a free skin just by completing tasks. On top of the bonuses, you also get a $5 bonus when clicking the link in the description.
Alright, so what am I talking about? What are we gonna do in order to cheat inside of this game without actually cheating? Because obviously we hate cheaters around here. We don't like them at all. Make sure to subscribe if you absolutely hate cheaters. I can't even say it. I can't even say the word cheaters. What I want you guys to think about inside this game is the entire map is kind of fluid, right? It's fluid the way the map works. And at the end of the day, these are all just walls that are containing where people can be, right? So when you're playing the T side, I want you to understand that if your whole team is going towards the A site, middle is now open for people to push, right? Now it's very unlucky when people do that because obviously the CTs don't know exactly where you are or what's going on, right? But when you get good players, they're going to start trying to push through these areas, right? They're going to push underpass as a CT. They're going to push through B apps, vice versa. Wherever you're at, you need to start understanding that someone could push through. Now, one thing I see noob players, bad players doing, and honestly, even level 10 players, I see people in the top 1,000 face it doing this wrong, is they are just completely unaware of these gaps and openings that are going on. Now you can't see the radar on the screen right now because my face cam is covering it, but one thing I'm always doing is checking my radar and mentally making notes in my head. Okay, no teammate has been on holding middle for 30 seconds in the round. Okay, no teammate has been on the B side of the map for a whole minute. And so when I start to see these gaps forming, when my team's going out and we're doing these things, I'm instantly checking flank, right? I'm instantly always back here checking flank and doing these things. And one thing you got to realize is checking flank is not just good enough, right? So if I'm sitting here and I check behind me like this, and I'm like, okay, flank's clear. It's not actually clear, guys. I know that you just checked behind you, but all you did was check this area, right? From here onwards. I see way too many people saying that they cleared flank or they checked behind them, and all they did was do that. Someone could be right here, and as soon as you turn around, they kill you. If you guys actually want to be aware, you need to start actually like clearing flank, jiggling these angles, and doing this, right? And why do I tell you to jiggle the angles? Because from the other person's perspective, when they're gonna be pushing this flank, right? They're gonna be flanking you like this. When you start jiggling these angles, just expecting in your mind someone to be there, one, it's gonna help you get the kill a lot easier because you're pre-aiming, you're pre-expecting someone to be there versus just like running in. And two, from their perspective, it is so frustrating because they walked from this point all the way from wherever they were, right? They had to walk all that way and you're sitting here jiggling them, right? One thing I'll do is, like, if I'm ever in Palace and the same thing's going on, I'm helping my team get out here, boom, my teammate's taking site doing this, I'll just sit here and jiggle, right? I'll be here, sit here and jiggle. And I'm not even trying to kill them, right? If someone's flanking behind me, I'm not trying to actually kill them. I'm just trying to get that info because as soon as I see someone's flanking me, I'm out on the site, and now, maybe we can hold Palace from a better angle from here or make him come all the way out, right? It's all about information, and the opponent is going to be so sussed out when you're doing stuff like this, right? On the B side of the map, it's the same exact thing, right? If I'm ever coming through B apps late, one timing I'm always checking is I'm going past here, and then I'm jumping in through underpass and clearing these angles out, right? Always clear these like spots behind you, right? Players in this game don't understand that enough, and it's something that really just comes back to bite them. It really hurts them, and it's just something that, like, man, it's just like it's like so simple, but like not enough people actually do it, right? And I explained this on T side because the CTs really are the ones that are playing defense, but they will push up in the spot sometimes. Sometimes the CTs will come up here in mid round and just sit here and hold underpass from in here, right? So one thing you can do as a T is like always just like cross your T's and dot your I's, right? When you're coming out mid, always just clear out every angle, clear out all these spots where people could be. But at the end of the day, I just want you in your brain to think, where could they be at? and always just be aware of it. You're never going to know 100% if somebody is actually flanking or if somebody is doing this, but pick up on tendencies and just pre-aim everything, guys. If you're pre-aiming everything at the end of the day, you're going to be solid. Too many of you guys I see like running around the map, looking at the ground, just not knowing what you're doing, and you're just kind of drifting around. I've made a video on drifting, I've made videos on pre-aiming. There's lots of ways you can get better at this stuff, but at the end of the day, if you can be able to pre-aim and clear flank and stuff, it's just so good. I've gotten so many kills just coming back here, and there's times I even clear all the way through T-spawn, right? Alright guys, nothing here. And the beauty of this is, say my teammate's about to plant the bomb, I'm clearing flank, I might tell him, hey man, plant for mid. And as I'm clearing flank, I'm making this long journey all the way around back to middle to play the post plant now. And now I'm shooting people in the back of the head as they're defusing. There's just so many layers to this kind of stuff. And it's something, like I said, that is extremely simple, but I know people struggle with it because I see it time and time and time and time again in top 100 face-it pugs, right? Let alone face a little 5, 4, 3, whatever level you guys are at. I see this at the top level. If you can get good at this, good players are going to get so frustrated. I get so frustrated. I'm the mid window player on CD side. I get so frustrated when, you know, I make a sneaky play. I walk all the way through down here. Nobody's holding me. Guys, I have a play. Nobody's holding me, right? And I start to come back through here and to clear apps. Oh, I see one. I see two. Okay, I'm walking through here. I'm knife out now, getting this timing. And as I'm coming around here, about to shoot them, one of these guys has now turned around to check flank, and he's holding it like this. And he kills me without me getting one. He might be a level 6 player. He might be a level 7 player. It doesn't matter because he is aware and he understands that this timing is open, and now I am screwed because he's sitting here holding me now. It's so frustrating. It's literally like one of the most frustrating things that can happen to you inside of Counter-Strike, right? This game can be brutal at times. So be the annoying player, be the person that really pushes the limit as far as, you know, what's going on around the map, and I promise you people will call you out for cheating. If you want to see me doing this live, go ahead and check out my Twitch channel, CoJomoCS. I'm live pretty much every single weekday, and I play in top 10 face-it pugs here in North America. Play against some of the best players. You can see me do this to them do it to me. It's just a whole chess game at the end of the day. If you want to support me, guys, subscribe to my channel. Check out my shop. Even if you're not going to buy anything, check out my shop. It's lots of cool stuff on there, lots of things for everybody, so it means so much to me. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want, watch the videos on your screen right now to keep learning and getting better at this game, and I'll catch you guys in the next video, hopefully tomorrow. See you then. Peace out.